All right, listen. So, Fulani herders and the Benue farmers issue. All right. Um, the president labeled it communal clash, but he was corrected that it wasn't an issue of clash. It's strictly genocide. That's the word. It's a genocidal attack. Now, the mainstream media, um, I guess because of the sensitivity of the situation, they tend to be, um, cowarding to the dictates of the government, and the real issues are not reported, right? They are kind of a controlled media presentation of what is really happening. So now I'm going to break it down. Let's break it down deep. How what is really happening, right? Now, go back to the Fulanis. You see, these people migrated from. They are not originally from here. They migrated from, I think, Sudan or so. Somewhere in Central Africa or so. I don't know. And they moved over. And because of this Islamic uh, um, thing about them, that is their religion. um, they have this, they are nomadic people, so they move a lot. Now they migrate with their religion, and they tend to uh, um, take over communities that they pass through, and somehow they happen to settle down in Nigeria, the northern part of Nigeria. Usman Dan Fodio was their leader there, and the plan was to capture and take over Nigeria. That was, I think, that was their main agenda. But um, let's come back to modern times. So they somehow have infiltrated Nigeria, and they've settled down, and even the major tribe in the northern part of Nigeria, Hausa, have been um, basically taken over by these Fulani people. I don't think the Hausas have traditional rulers anymore. The Fulanis have taken over. They have used their own structure to take over the Hausas, and when the whole British amalgamation thing came, and British was trying to divide the whole powers and everything, the Fulanis were basically representing the North, so powers were basically handed to them, and um, um, from then downwards, Fulani have been a major force in our government. There are a lot of Fulanis in our military structure. There's a lot of Fulanis in our governmental structure, and by nature, they feel that everything, the governing is their right. So um, it has become a problem to really root them out of governance in the country. And since they have the mindset of wanting everything to be under their control, they have been a problem to our governance. Now, when it comes to Benue State, um, there are different things that is happening there. There are different dynamics to what is happening there. It might seem the military is helpless. It's not as if the military is helpless. They are like fifth column members within the military that are loyalists to the grand agenda of this Fulani structure, their plan to take over. So they are, not helping issues. There are military generals that are not following what they are supposed to do. Then there is the issue of minerals, right? We have some mineral resources in that state that certain people, powerful people, are interested in. Now, a lot of past military generals that and politicians that are from the north are actually still powerful and um, have hands in this extracting of our minerals and selling to foreign bodies, right? So they have been sponsors to most of all these are allegedly, these are allegedly. They are sponsors of most of these attacks, to actually push these people out of their lands, because those people in those lands, they are kind of disrupting the flow of their business, extracting of these minerals. These are just one. This is just one side to the whole drama there, and why things are not going according to how it should be. Now, you have somebody like President Tinubu that he's there. He might be part of the cash, the cash hustle there. He might not be, but the structure is already down, and politicians are not people who are willing to risk their whole empire because of trying to do the right thing. Doing the right thing is not part of their plan. Their plan is to get their own share, and he met a plan, and he met a structure, and he's going to work with that structure. That is why you see that he's not willing to look at it as something he's supposed to solve. He keep telling them that they should mind the way they utter their words and try to live together. Live together how? Man, these people are coming and killing, and you should live together how? So and there's this also religious coloration to it. The Fulanis are mostly Muslims, and most of these people in that Benue part are Christians, and there is this, there's a lot of extremists when it comes to the Muslims. There's this extremist influence, and those parts of the Fulanis are the ones being used. Not all Fulanis are into this. We have educated one. We have those that are being, free. Those that are woke. Those that are not being controlled by this mindset. But there's always those that would be brainwashed and used. Now, there are lots of dynamics to this.